All right, so turn, good. All right, now feel your weight shift and down into the ground, both knee, oh, let's do that again. So full turn, inside right heel, good, that looks good. Now sit down a little bit, wide knees, good. Now you feel like you're pushing harder into your left foot, right?
Yep.
Okay, now from here, start the hips coming up and around, just like the previous exercise with the band around your hips. Stop right there, square, head impact, good. And now your right foot should already be rolled instead of flat. When you start to turn those hips, what helps the hips turn is the straightening of your left leg and squeezing of your thigh and butt, and the beginning of the pronation of your right foot. They have to work together to allow your right knee to go over to the 10 o'clock position. So there, good. Now squat and square up your hips. Good, right there. Good, that's really good. Now start straightening your left leg slowly, rolling your right ankle and knee inward at the same time. Good, look at that right there. That's it. Okay, now finish your hip rotation. Okay, now the shoulders come last. And the only thing, good, so that was good footwork. Now, remember, you can't let your head and upper body move to the left before you would get to what the equivalent of the 9 o'clock position would be. So that's a little hard when you don't have your arms and club down in front of you to know what that is, but just keep your head, on one spot after you get back to it. So your head's to the right of that spot at a breath. Now go down into the ground, squat and square. Now your head should be back to where you started or very close to it. Now up and around with your hips. Pronate that right ankle. There you go. Good. All right, now you should be, here would be coming up to impact with your chest square. Hips are open. Now don't move your head. Now match your shoulders with your hips to the left. Match them to, but keep your head back. Good, that's better. You didn't drift up. Now, yeah, but your foot's got to be more pronated. There you go. Now rotate up and around onto that tip of the right toe. That's it.
Gotcha.
Okay, now add your arms. Okay, so full turn with your upper body. Take the club back to 3 o'clock. Now up and load that club. Good. Now squat and square up those knees. Good. Elbows a little bit more in. Good. But keep the shaft tall. Don't let it flatten. Good. All right. Now here we go. Start to rotate your hips. Slowly. Good. There you go. Keep your head back. Club comes down to square. Good. Now release all the way to 9 o'clock. Good. That's it. Get that foot to release on the right and then pivot. Okay. So it's not after impact that your foot pronates. It's as you're turning your hips right from the beginning.
As I get to here and I go to here,
Yeah,
as I'm doing
there, look at that. And straighten your left leg.
Right.
Now the club goes down to the ground as that left hip goes up and back.
Right.
And now release to 9, keeping your head back. Now the rest is just let the heel come off the ground. There you go.